Hey everyone, I hope that you guys are doing amazing wherever you are. Thank you so much for watching, for listening, for commenting. You guys, you're awesome. Some of the comments that I'm getting from you guys, like seriously, I'm sitting here in my room by myself, thankfully, and just laughing out loud like a mad woman. I just love it. You guys are hilarious. I thought I was funny, but obviously you guys are more funny than me. Also, I'm not that funny. I think I am funny myself, but obviously no one else does. In this video, I wanted to speak to you guys about a topic that a really great listener, a really, really good person recommended to me. I am sorry I don't remember your name, Yukira, something like that. And she suggested that I do a video on how we get obsessed with a person and we are in so many one-sided loves and how to get over that, especially if you can't be around that person all the time, right? Or sorry, you have to be around that person all the time. Now, this is a very specific topic, but I'm going to diversify it into obviously our love languages. I don't know if you guys have ever read the book, The Five Love Languages. Basically, there are five love languages, and so different people exhibit love differently. Now, that's the first thing I want to kind of delineate to you guys is that we as INFJ think that the world only functions in one manner, the way we think of it, right? Especially for love, because we're clueless about that. Clueless, guys. And so we think that people exhibit love in the way that we exhibit love. And for us, we have a very specific way of exhibiting love. I'm not saying that it's specific to that all our energies exhibit it exactly the same, but we do it in a very specific manner. For me, my love language is touch. Physical affection is really, really important to me. I need a lot of that. So PDAs are amazing for me. Physical public displays of affection, if you don't know what that PDA is. And I love just spending quality time with you. It does not matter if I hang out with you once a year, but if that once a year I'm spending quality time where you are present with me, you are paying attention to me, and I am present with you, we're not on our phones or we're not on the computer, we're just spending time with each other, that is really important to me. So those are the two ways I display affection. There are other ways that people do it. Is gift giving is a big one for other people. It's not for me. I don't really care. I have so much stuff. I don't want extra stuff. Quality time, definitely. Experiences are really big for me. Again, quality time. Other ways of displaying affection. Actually, I don't remember the other love languages, but just Google it. 5 love languages, right? That's not the point of this video. The point is that different people exhibit love differently, right? So if you believe that you are in a one-sided love with someone else, first of all, I want you guys to realize that we are clueless when it comes and oblivious when it comes to people telling or us understanding if people are like us or not. So unless you've actually spoken to this person and they've said, I don't like you in that manner, you do not know if this person's interested in you or not. I'm telling you guys, like, we're so clueless. I'm not even joking about this. Like, a lot of times I have been completely enamored with an individual and I thought that they hated me. I thought that they despised me. And then I figure out months later that they were in love with me. Or they really liked me at the point, but they saw me being rude to them and they thought that I didn't like them, and so that's why they didn't show anything to me, right? So I want you guys to be really careful. If you think that you're in love with someone, if you like someone, stop with that. If you like someone, do not assume for sure that they don't like you. It's funny that we'll jump to the first conclusion that we have about everyone that we like is that they don't like us. No, they can't like us. Of course they don't like us. They're so amazing and we like them and they're so awesome. How can they like us? That's one of the first things that most of us jump to. So stop doing that, first of all. Of course, we can't stop doing that because that's our personality. We don't understand why people like us. So if you like someone, unless you have confirmation from them that they do not like you in that manner, I will assume that you're not in a one-sided love. That is my first assumption, actually, because I have to say, every single time that I've liked someone and I thought they did like me. And I'm not saying that everyone loves us or anything, obviously not, but I'm just saying that you have to be really careful with that because our intuition is so powerful. A lot of times when we like someone, it's because our intuition is telling us that they like us as well. We're very careful of not jumping into a relationship or into liking someone before knowing that they like us or not. So a lot of times our intuition's already told us, yeah, this person likes you, so you can be free in liking them. Now, it's a very complicated way of looking at it, and I know you're probably going to message me and say, what are you talking about, crazy person? That's okay, you can do that. I totally understand that I'm sounding a little bit crazy. It's a very convoluted way of looking at it, but a lot of times I do believe it is the truth. Now, again, if you do believe you're in a one-sided love and you've confirmed this, you've actually had a conversation with a person, you've said, I really like you, and they've said, oh my god, I don't like you at all, get me away from this crazy person. If they've actually said those words to you or something to that effect, then if you have to spend time with them all the time, then the only way that I would assume that you can get over them is by looking at all the horrible things about them. Now, I know what we do as individuals, I know I do this all the time, is that when we like someone, we put them on a random pedestal that they do not freaking deserve. No one is perfect. No one is perfect. But in our head, when we like someone, they're like the perfection of perfection. They are so perfect that they couldn't be any more perfect. They're absolutely godlike, divine. I mean, they have no imperfections. They have no faults. They're just gods. I don't know why they would even like us. I mean, they're gods, right? We do that. We put them on a pedestal because we think, first of all, that they are so great because we like them, and we rarely like anyone. So if you like someone, there must be something to them, right? Yes, maybe, but they are not still perfect. No one is perfect. They have flaws. And one of the great things about an INFJ is that once we see their flaws, we will get over our love for them in that manner very quickly. Really, really quickly. At least it happens to me very randomly and often, is that when I like someone and I know there is no possibility of us being together, if they're in a relationship, or if they're not interested in me, or whatever it might be, I will play this exercise with me. I will, with myself, I will do this work where I'll sit down and say, okay, Shikha, don't be crazy. Now write down all the different things that are not right about this person. So all of their faults, all of their flaws, all of their imperfections. Write them down. Now first, I'll think to myself, but no, they're perfect. I love them. After I get over that madness, then I'll see, okay, you know what? Yeah, you know what? He's not really nice to women, or he's not really kind to puppies, or, whatever. I'll write down all these things that I'm like, yeah, he does have a few flaws. The great thing about being an INFJ is once we see that in clarity, like once we see the fact that they are not perfect and they are not those divine gods that we thought of them as, little by little we'll be able to be more objective about them. We won't be emotional about it anymore. We'll become more objective about it. And that's when you'll be able to turn the tables. And that's when you'll be able to get over this one-sided love, this obsession with this person. We get obsessed with people that we think are perfect. We make them out to be, as I said, these divine gods, these Greek, just like these Greek gods, these gods that are like, oh my God, I would never be able to come close to you. So that's why I love you from afar, right? So main thing that we need to do with these people that we've placed on these pedestals is to put them back on ground with us, to make them seem human again. Yes, they're human. They're not special in any way, not more special than you. They're exactly the same as you. And once you realize that fact, then you're able to get over them, right? Again, if you have to spend time with this person all the time, and I know I understand that, maybe they're a colleague of yours, or I don't know, there's someone that you hang out with a lot, maybe they're in your group setting, you can't get away from them. Of course, the best thing to do to get over someone is to get under them. No, not. No, I'm just kidding. To get over them is to stay away from them as much as possible, because familiarity does not breed contempt. It does not, really. A lot of times when you spend a lot of time with someone, you like them more, because like, well, I'm spending so much time with them, I must like them. It's a weird way the brain works, right? And so it's a confirmation bias. I'm spending a lot of time with them, they make me laugh, or it's fun sometimes to be around them, I must like them, or they must be good people, right? No. So if you can't get away from them, obviously the best thing for you to do is not hang out with that person at all. Do not do it. Just don't do it to yourself. Don't hang out with them. I know you can do it. I believe in you. If it's important to you, you will do it. And once we figure out something is important to us, we will make that happen. So, of course, if you can't do that, if you cannot get away from that person, then if you need to hang out with them, then you need to figure out what they are really. They are not gods, they're not divine, they're not perfect. So what are they really? Start observing them as objectively as possible, right? Start asking other people about it. Start talking to other people about it. What do you think about Dave? Like, what do you think about it? Like, is he a nice person? And they're like, no, did you hear what he did? And the more of that information that you gather, and you will have all this stuff coming at you once you start talking to people about it, you'll get all this information about this person that all of a sudden will make you realize, oh my god, this person's actually not that nice at all. Now, of course, that's the case for everyone. I mean, if you talk to someone about me, they'd be like, oh my god, have you heard? She's an absolute douchebag. She kicks puppies. I don't kick puppies, but you know what I'm saying? Like, you will find all these things that other people will tell you about. Not all of it's true, not all of it's false. Some of it has values of truth in it. I mean, some of it is based on truth. So you'll be able to figure out, you can pick and choose based on your intuition, but that will teach you that this person is not perfect. And that's basically what we want to do. That's basically what we want you to do, is figure out, oh, right, they're not a god. They're on the same level as me. They're not perfect, and I deserve someone better. And that's when you're going to be able to get over them. Does that make sense? I hope it does. Whoever asked this question, please watch this video and really do let me know what you think about it, because I am obviously just not an expert either. Like, I'm just living on this planet just as you are, and I'm just analyzing the situation based on my own thinking. So perhaps I'm wrong, and I'd love to hear from you. Also, again, this is my opinion. This is how I would deal with the situation. I would love other people to pipe in or jump in and say what you guys do, what you do, because I trust the opinion of masses more than just one person. And I hope this helps. If it does, let me know. If it doesn't, let me know. I'll expand on it a little bit more. Let me know if what helps and what doesn't help, so I can expand on what doesn't help as well. And thank you again for the suggestion. I'm so grateful that you guys are actually taking me up on, giving me suggestions for videos, and so I can have more ideas to work with. Thank you again for watching, and I will see you guys next time around. Bye for now.